I think it's fairly obvious to most people that authority and PDA do not mix well together. It isn't so much that the PDA person rejects authority, it's more that the concept of authority is an impossible pill to swallow when you are a person to whom hierarchy is invisible. That a single person can possess more intrinsic value or importance than another is inconceivable to the PDA mind, and, for this reason, a person's authoritativeness has to be an illusion, perhaps a consensus between neurotypes who do or can recognise hierarchy. In any case, it would be a bit naive to believe in something based on insufficient evidence. It is partly for this reason that arbitrary reward and punishment systems set by another human being, displaying an air of perceived superiority, can never be an effective method by which you get a PDA child to cooperate. Such a display would be viewed by the PDA child as another person trying foolishly to rob from another's freedom reserves. Ironically, this is a boundary the PDA person has steadfastly in place, despite how, from the non-PDA perspective, it would look as though no boundary is in place at all. The position of the non-PDA adult, who claims to have authority, is, you don't understand boundaries because you don't obey. Whereas the PDA child's position is, my lack of obedience is actually the boundary I'm putting in place to protect myself from your control theft. One thing that has shown to be effective, however, is the phenomenon of natural consequences. Note how I omit use of the word use, which would imply will, force, or something else of an inorganic nature. Natural consequences are effective because they follow from direct experiences. Direct experience sought out by the PDA person is more educational than being spoon-fed information by a person. The fact that the PDA person is having the experience means that the PDA person and the experience are inseparable, which allows for a reciprocal and intimate relationship between the PDA person and the experience, which they cannot forge with a person claiming to be their superior. A person telling you what to do and what not to do isn't a direct experience, it's an anti-experience, that which falls outside the PDA flow. Authority is merely evidence of the vast distance between a PDA child and a person claiming, implicitly or explicitly, to be their superior. Inanimate objects and depersonalised signals from the environment can be better cooperated with anyway, partly because the PDA person may seek certain experiences out due to interest, and because when something in the environment occurs or responds automatically upon being interacted with, this natural consequence must be telling the truth, because, unlike human beings, it cannot possibly have an agenda, corrupting something's true essence with arbitrary biases. If anything, life experience and nature are the PDA person's true authority figures, if there can ever be such a thing. People, on the other hand, can never be authority figures, only focuses, interests, and friends, all equal, worthy of love and connection, but none deserving of compliance on the basis they say so. Egalitarianism is not some meticulously thought-out political leaning on the part of the PDA person. It is innate, instinctive, unthinking, hardwired, and built into us.